Hello there, this is Melek, and welcome to episode 18 of my Cobalt Core series. We're about to grab an artifact. Which one should I... oh, that one. Well, shield memory's not bad. We're not heavily keeping shields at the end of every battle, you know what I mean? Like, we're not a heavy shieldy thing, but shield memory is solid. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It's useful. What the fuck? I think we've had this one before, this enemy, but it's weird. Avast! Avast! Cool. We can avast. Now my brain is... What do we do? What is the best thing to do? Well, what the best thing to do is toggle and do an evasive shot. Because that means we take no damage on our turn. Basic block. I'm gonna sidestep, even though, yeah, and then yeah. I'm calling that drone Roy. Roy's our boy! And then the branch prediction's kind of irrelevant because it goes away at the start of the next turn. We're not about to take any damage, but it doesn't hurt to actually spend it anyway, in case there's some weird thing that I wasn't fully aware of. Yeah. Oh, it's the binary star thing. Yeah, I remember this. One more damage on some turns, one fewer on the other turns. Okay. I kind of feel like just moving them out the way. We've got plenty of drone shift. But if I do, then we're going to take more damage. We don't have that shift. Like a parallel shift. And then flex shift or evasive shot shift. Let's do evasive shot shift. That destroys that. Gets us an extra energy. That's like basically a free shot. And then I could just move to the left. I mean, yeah. Shoot that, which then reduces things. It's only a small blip, blap, blap, bloop, whatever. We might as well just avoid damage while we can, you know. Okay, I've got loads of energy now. So if I shift everything to the left and then do a striker squadron, can I get some movement? No, I cannot. Ooh. Just with a draw pass, it's not actually that useful. There's only single damage points that are coming our way. One of them will be ignored, one of them will become 2. So it's still 2 damage, but in a roundabout way. If I just move everything to the right by 2... Wish I had a blap. Having a blap would be good. Means we lose one of our striker things, but I don't feel like I'm okay with that. Especially because we just get the energy back for it. It's like a sacrifice that gives us energy. To hell with it, yeah. I don't think we need that, actually. I feel like while I can keep playing it... Look at that temporary shields we've got. Oh, boy. Oh god, yeah, because we got minus 2 because of the striker squadron, but then -1 because of the binary star. So we've got literally no energy this turn. Womp womp. Yeah, that's actually, yeah. Well, I'm actually, oh no, I literally can't do anything. I can toggle the cannons, but that would be foolish. I'm about to take some damage. Let's go to the start. No. No. We're about to take some damage. Yeah, oh well. 4 damage incoming. Oops. I was just doing it for the lulz, and then the lulz lulled me good. I'm glad it didn't move though. This ship didn't move at all. It's great. I'm literally just gonna do that. And then we've won. Burr, burr, burr. Bye. Bye, bad enemy ship. Naughty. The boulder bundle. And then you get a bunch of pebbles. The one drone shift is quite nice. But the 3 pebbles is bizarre. The draw shot, I think we've probably got enough. Two is probably enough. The solar breeze, did we ever actually get the solar breeze? No, but it is what it is. I mean, blowing up pebbles is good. Yeah. We gain benefit for blowing up our own pebbles, or anyone's pebbles for that matter, so let's make this quick. I skipped lunch. Well, that's your problem, Spike. So we're not going to take any damage this turn. So we might as well just go draw shot. It's a shame the Striker Squadron won't actually hit anything. I'll have to just shift them over by 1 to the left. Let's do the Spacer first. Actually, then again, we've got no... Yeah, there's no point burning that card. Let's just do that. It'll hit the missile, but it'll stop the missile going as well. Okay, that looks fine for me. And we could just move to the left. And I'm just going to shift that to the right so that it actually hits. Could Striker Squadron. But it would be a bit of a waste. But I do love them so. I could shift them out the way a bit. That's not a homing one. No, it's not. It's not. I do like Striker Squadron. What can I say? However, I'm going to do that and scramble. And leave that Striker Squadron for another day. Okay, it's positioned itself perfectly to not hit me at all. It's like, I'm gonna shoot you. It's not that interesting this turn though. But flex move is always a good option. We're a lot more ready since you warned us. Should have thought of that, ready or not. I mean, yeah. I mean, we didn't really say what we were going to do, what they were going to do, so I suppose that's not as useful as it sounds. Okay, let's blap that for get the energy back. I guess we can just sidestep. Well, let's go evasive shot. Gets us some movement. Just move. Evasive shot again, I guess? Because there's no two-pointer that I really want. Yeah. It's a very ineffective ship because we're small. Like, if we had the Artemis, then it would be a little bit trickier because the width of the ship couldn't fit between these two cannons. But we can fit between the cannons, and we have a reasonable amount of gain of things. I mean, strike a squadron, please. And then I'm gonna draw a shot, and then I'm just gonna move, and then we're gonna call that. Jeez, the damage. Yeah, anything to gain us shields before we move on? Well, let's do Spacer, in case we get some kind of shield card. No, we do not. Pew! So the reroute of what we saw before. This is interesting. Make a card retain for the rest of combat. Okay. It doesn't, you know, it's still going to get consumed if it's, for the rest of combat. So when it comes back round again, it just stays in the hand. That would be interesting. And the fact that Root Access is a free card, it's 0 energy. That's interesting. I like route access. I'm not 100% sure how often it's going to come about that it's really super mega useful, but there are certain things that if they're in my hand now, then wanting them to stay in my hand till the next turn could be very useful. They'd have to be on the right hand side. We have a reroll thing, a shuffle thing. Yeah, I mean, it could be working. Hey, Cleo! Verily. So again, I don't think I'm going to bother with repairing the hull, but upgrading a card, it sounds fun. Oh my god, what does Striker Squadron do? Oh my god, they can gain bubbles. And that's literally, there's no cost increase, there's no penalty increase. Bubbled attack drones. Bubbled attack drones. Obviously this one, no penalty next turn, but I don't mind the penalty, because we can blow mid-row things up. Like, these themselves can blow up mid-row things. The bubble shield will take it. Yes, I mean, there's no brainer on that one. I don't care what the other options were. Back for more? What do you mean? We beat you last time. You did? Actually, I don't remember. Me neither. This is the punchy ship, isn't it? That literally punches. I've had a lot of free time. Did you like build this? I've had a lot of free time. That's fair. Weird possum woman. Yes, so I guess draw shot? Seems like the best thing to do for now. No damage incoming. So we can faff about with like a basic block. Or a pew-pew. I mean, a pew-pew? We like basic blocks. I like how we've started with the good shields, though. That's nice. So, pew-pew. Let's do pew-pews. Plenty of pews. So, hopefully, with next turn we get some fancy stuff. We like the fancy stuff. So, we could make Scramble retain, but that's not that useful nor interesting. So, what's the punch again? So it'll punch us 3 spaces to the right, meaning that will happen there. So although, yes, we can... I don't really actually have anything that's really... Ugh. I think we're going to take a hit. Because it's going to push us into that line of fire. Yeah, we don't have the ability. So unless if I sidestep to the left by 1, at least then it will hit the armor. Or if I sidestep more than 1, it will then push us not enough. That's then not going to push us enough. I named this one Jeff. Okay, so at least now we're not going to take any hull damage. Drone shift and pebbles! Or we can do the non-shielded striker squadron, which will then destroy that punch, but also destroy the striker drone. But at least then it's attacking the enemy a bit. We like the enemy being attacked. It also weakens our next turn. We've got some drone shift. Loads of energy. This one's Larry. Hand cannon's not quite powerful enough yet. I think flex move? Maybe? Or we could do spacer actually. Let's see what we get. Parallel shift. Not terrible. I mean, it's not the best idea, is it? I mean, that's the best idea. Striker squadron's here. But unless we blow some mid-row thing up for free, we ain't getting it this turn. Let's go draw shot. Nah. Nah. So we could do what we did the last time. Shift to the left slightly. So evasive... Oh no, we don't want to evasive shot and hit them. That's an empty space, isn't it? Yeah. So if I move left... Evasive shot. Then I guess evasive shot again, just to build up the evasion. Reverse the hand. Not really that useful. Oh, we can blow up that fist. If we had any attacks, which we don't. I don't like this one at all, because there's a lot of pew-pews coming our way. I mean, I could scramble and just get completely out the way. Like, seriously. Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is all I would need. I could do flex, move, scramble. Scramble, I think, would be better choice. You know what I mean? It's like, bye! And now it's going to miss completely, which is kind of hilarious. Now we've got more gap in the middle again. We can make a pebble. Oh, we've got hand cannon, which is potentially now pretty solid. Shame we've got no vulnerable spots, but hand cannon is a good option. We can slap a pebble in the way, and either it can block things or we can blow it up ourselves for energy, one or the other. Okay, let's do a draw shot and see what we get. Oh, Striker Squadron. Yes, please. The bubbled versions. There's so many different options. So we're only going to do 4 damage to them on the turn. So if I do, if I fire these 2, it should destroy them. Well, not literally now, but I can't because I've only got 1 energy. So unless I then somehow blow up that asteroid for free, whatever. We can just basic dodge, move out the way, let nature take its course. You know what I mean? And then that's it. We are now basically sorted. More energy, more things, whatever. You die now. You die now! Yeah! Awesome. Ace is really good. Hand cannon we've already got. We don't want to mix it up too much unless we want to focus on things like that, you know? Because we've got a lot of extra things that just stick around in our hand. So having hand cannon repeatedly is good. We've got quite a lot of evasion. So actually ace is probably not needed. Second opinions is solid. In fact, that will make our hand size huge. Which is useful for the hand cannon we have. So if I end up with that with the hand cannon simultaneously, yeah, let's mix it up a bit. So, Genesis. Gain 1 of 2 common cards, 1 of 2 common artifact, 1 of 2 common... Add 3 Genesis canisters, so then you have to kind of get rid of the Genesis canisters. We have got good energy recuperation. So actually, Genesis is a solid option. Flow state. The first 3 times you draw... Yeah, we had that before, and I loved that about Max. Lightspeed boot disc. So on the first turn of battle, draw 1 extra card and gain 1 extra energy. On pickup, choose a card that is not buoyant in your deck. It gains buoyant on pickup. So energy. What do you mean so on pickup now. So once we pick up the artifact, which I will do if I click that, choose a card that is not buoyant. It gains buoyant. So it's a permanent modification to the card. At the start of combat, this card is always drawn first. So basically, I could pick a card that we always start with. But also, we start with extra energy and an extra card anyway. Huh. That is interesting. Is there a particular card that I would love to always start with? I mean, something like the Bubble Striker Squad would be fun, but it's not always... It's not always what you want straight away. But there are things like Flex Move, which are very strong, which you might always want to start with. Or you might always want to start with the Worm. In fact, in many ways, that would probably be the best one. Always start with Worm, and then you've always got Worm in your hand forever. Because it's got Worm A. Worm A. It's wormy. Yeah, I could make Worm A buoyant. Ooh! But I think Genesis has to be the one. As much as I like the Lightspeed boot disc, Genesis has to be the one. I mean, they're common artifacts, not boss artifacts. But even common artifacts are pretty potent. Let's go for it. So, first of 3. A Jettison Hatch is good. Gravel Recycler. Gain 1 temp shield every time an asteroid is destroyed. That's actually really strong if we're going to be destroying asteroids. I do like the idea of being able to concentrate our deck, but that works with our current build very much. Oh God. Jet Thrusters. Gain 2 evade on the first turn. Bog standard, but pretty solid. Bubbler. Every 4 Isaac cards played, gain a bubble. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Looking at our deck, we've got 6 Isaac cards, but it's getting a little bit bloaty. Yeah, it's getting a little bit bloaty. 2 evade on the first turn might not sound like much, but that actually can make the difference. That first turn when you enter a combat with a boss or an elite, having loads of evade to begin with can really help out if you get stuck with very poor draw on the first hand. But yeah, bubbler is good, but it's not potent. Jet thrusters is good, but and it is potent, but it's only useful at the beginning. But the beginning is useful. Let's go jet thrusters. Okay. Perpetual motion device. Whenever you have no cards, draw a card. Chaff emitters. Seeker missiles and other homing missiles can't see you if you're 2 or more spaces away from them. It's weak-ish. These are not good options in my opinion. Chance of me having no cards is basically 0 because we've got so many cards like Worm A and the cannon thing. Yeah, I think the chaff emitters is gonna. It's not great, but it might be useful. Okay, well, jet thrusters, gravel recycler. Yeah, I think we've got a reasonably good selection of things, and we're gonna wait until next episode before we click on the next sector. So until then, hope you're enjoying the series. Take care of yourselves, and as always, cheerio.